因為我哋繼續玩呢個 Disco 極樂 Disco， 咁我哋上集就講到個對面一個遭到冰封嘅空樽裏面嘅酒已經飲光晒。咁上次咧就講到對面海已經通到對面。
A banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
海入邊有架動力馬車，呢個邊度嚟㗎？
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
我哋開始調查阿 Kim。
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
呢有新任務例如3飆車毒。
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
呢個車名牌子可以見到標誌。
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
佢呢度幾耐
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
我哋星期日就喺呢度。哎呀呀，睇嚟亞國歐盟嘅旅程喺呢度硬生生終結。
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
你講做啲咩景作？
I did now. But I'd say it has been here since last Saturday or
用
Sunday.
我隻手撫摸冰冷嘅碧金
The
屬，
motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out
即
would
係整出
require
嚟
a
追
team
一
of
隊
specialists.
專業人士喎。我哋應該點做
Let's
咧？
wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
潮水幾時退啊？
I don't know. An hour
一
or
兩個
two
鐘
tops?
後，坐上個抽籤等待自上退去。
As you sit down in the old rusty
即係真係
playground,
學呢個
the world around you becomes very silent.
呢個真係可以用
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter.
但係
Ice cracks around the blue motor.
Yes, yes, it does.
你中意藍色嘅嘢係咩？
Let me think about it.
吹口哨得唔得咧？試下先。
The tune on your lips
吹口哨。
forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a
恢復
quick
士氣加
glance.
力。
Then, still
Gambling.
looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. The wind blows. In the distance, behind the church, some vagrants are having an argument over a bag of tear they found in the reeds. Further away, a flock of seagulls lands. The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed.
30分鐘過咗去。
Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
所以你阿爸係咪你知啊？
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Seolite.
哦，好啦，
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
必須選擇呢一邊，你會支持罷工者定捍衛公司？
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock
但
and
係
a
如果
hard
有人
place.
攞槍指住你嘅頭咧，
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the
呢個有
environment.
30分鐘就過
30 more
過
minutes
過
pass.
去你辨認個標誌，
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since we arrived. I find it odd that you haven't. It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of
眼
people.
睛講側邊係數字，
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands
41
for?
係佢係咪地下街頭賽車嘅牌？
But it could also be the number of a police precinct. Precinct 41, your precinct.
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. You feel like you're about to faint and fall off the swing. Your hands get clammy, and they... No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
The lieutenant just shakes his head.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal. Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point. Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Probably. Try definitely.
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off. That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. Well, not cheaper. This motor carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this. Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema. People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything. There is also a 4th thing you've lost. More precious than the gun, the badge, and the motor carriage combined. Lost forever into the deepest of seas.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn. Yes. Let's go take a look.
Advanced race theory. Everything is calm in the eye of the race storm. Your mind is lucid and bright. The mind-bending phylogenetics appear more distant and, to be fair, a little ridiculous. The great race mystery has cleared up. All that's left to do is verbalize your thoughts. Go and talk to Measurehead about your newly found insights. A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
At least something good came out of all this.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct. The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no data
即係佢自己嚟㗎。
Good choice. A newer photo would look different. 8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
佢眨眼點解嘅？
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain, certainly. Don't be fooled. The bad times have already begun. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
證明哈里爾杜博亞。
Harrier Dubois. It suits you.
哈利
I'm going to call you Harry, since it's short for Harrier.
叫做哈利。哈利
No, he's not. He's going to keep calling you officer when he's angry with you,
等陣
and
先，哈
detective
利爾對
when
係
he's
咩名
not.
嚟？
It's a wartime name, revolutionary. The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times, like Undying or Boxer or
哈
Ironhide.
利係咩名嚟？
It's meant to keep you safe. From bullets, hunger, shrapnel, kidnappings, and worse.
咁就哈利先。
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
哈利
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching
警
light.
銜咧，
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
雙重榮譽點咗。
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM. That's still the title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter. There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's décomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
倒裝係咩嚟？
Décomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol citizens militia. It means counting down to twos. The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
咩特例先？
Kings like satellite officers and the additional freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his
伴
superior.
隨警官
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
所以你一直用緊呢啲亂講嘢，係因為我係你上級。
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work. It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you, for now. Try not to spoil it.
我以為自己警校係最貴。
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and this leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
多謝呢個俾咗希望我啦。
Good.
翻去證件上，
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between.
That's just the serial number.
編號嚟啫。
Revachol,
41
Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
11月7號。
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank.
The pain in your chest tells you were working yourself to death to earn that rank. The case created a lot of edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you. Of
分
that
局
you are sure.
41，
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
咩話？
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. And you? Is it an honor to work with you? Don't ask him, ask yourself. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching.
已經互動晒啦，即係個總結就係個認證就係我自己嘅，終於揾到認證，解鎖快速旅行與人領袖國際通用西服，床單周圍都係灰塵，光膚嘅鬱金香灑落其中。個門要互動嘅先。嘅空心磚叫我嚟臨時嚟做賺資料。
The worn and beaten.
You can revisit.
都係用嚟打發時間。呢度都好多人同乜多事嘅共同難處。我哋呢邊好似都有白色嘅窗簾已經拉上，睇唔到入邊。即係穿，即係過唔到去嗰邊，即係下索，一塊塵落到身，就保護咗灰塵。呢度好似可以攞手雷亞爾。建築材料，你邊個打算起間屋仔，肯定做得好錯。其實被騙。呢度嘅細路仔。
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game. The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of.
He looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
係啊，冇錯。
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
好似聞唔到啲嘢喎，呢班細路仔。好難係清細節，不過所有用色都俾人一種溫暖同灰嘅舒適感。花槽咩嘢都冇出，或者春天就入邊，即係入去入邊。有個呢度溫暖又安全又溫暖，同出面好唔同。燃燒嘅工業煤球發出橙色嘅光芒，個上面有雕嘅松雞標本。松雞標本咩嚟嘅？我可以買嘅呢個。
Hello, mister.
小莉莉。
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
我聽到呢度有個戴住灰甲手套嘅細路女係咪嚟嘅？
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
喺邊度整到個手？
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
咁依家受害
I hid them.
收埋咗。
The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh. They're in my sandcastle.
我哋揾到呢個
Behind our
手
house.
部護甲
Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
話佢將個手套收埋喺個房個後邊嘅紗布入邊，或者去揾。你嘅爸爸係乜？
My mom's outside. And I don't really know about my dad.
出面嗰對想玩開係你兄弟。
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're older and play outside. They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
佢哋睇嚟一模一樣，唔係咩？我都同我嗰個同佢。
They look identical.
想問呢個咩嚟㗎？即係將你由天花板上出嚟嘅鳥類標本俾佢。
It's a grouse.
松雞。
You might be able to get on Garth's good side. If you replace the broken scooter, you almost certainly
不過
broke.
佢做咩？
I don't know.
我將佢俾我，我識得特別中意鳥類嘅標本。
Sure. I mean, you already
將
took
鳥
it.
類標
I
本
don't like it anyway.
攞俾家
It
人
looks
手，
angry.
關佢咩事啊？即係佢都有可能係。強身健體，護屬，我哋做呢個強身健體教練先。你攞住係咩？
It's Lammy. He's my friend.
佢
Sort of. Like,
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
樣樣好似要壞咯。
yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a...
復仇
No, no.
My.
That's not it.
唔係
I think she means revolutionary.
Yes. Lammy was a... It's Lammy.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb
好
that,
柔軟，
Yes. Very soft.
將塊面扣一樣樣。
Isn't he soft?
恢復翻士氣喎，
Bye.
反而
Hello, mister.
Where did you get this?
Found them when...
she doesn't.
I hid them.
We are going to...
They're in my sandcastle. Yeah. They look. It's
Lambie is a stuffed
Yes.
革命者，
Yes.
咦佢係大
Lammy
革
was a resolution error. It's Lammy.
Lambie is a
Yes.
命者。
No, no.
I think she means...
即
Yeah,
係
bye.
答其他答案都話唔係，可能。好，我哋話係紗布後邊，手部護甲，房後邊嘅紗布，呢個係咪咧？
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
將手伸喺地下墓穴，攞出一個閃亮物體。
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing...
裝潢方面有護甲，手套嘅話換呢隻。
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch.
最想
The
飛來
white ceramic
灰甲呢個
gloves wrap
係
around
警
your
察應有
digits,
嘅
the hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and light, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
我都見咗兩件
Two.
我嚟啦。
Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too.
係啊，
Three
我需
pieces
要
more
成
like.
套啊，
It
成
may be
成
a while before you have all the pieces. In the
睇
meantime,
嚟要揾
you should
揾到
analyze
成
the
成
armor,
個
figure out
盔
its
甲都
vulnerabilities.
需要時間啊。
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design. For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
攞呢個細路傾人自己係行到對面。不過呢個地方真係幾大，俾鏽跡橙色嘅字母寫住咗。用馬車嘅後輪胎射連接住綠黑草嘅草堆，用足嘅喎唔係你架車，有冇可能將上日燒嗰一個馬車度？一個1.10呢個地方係幾大嘅？呢度有水浸4.4，船裏邊今日船攞走晒嗰啲超大號明星物。嘅左尾片，
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys. Not out of this jam.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting.
Who's there?
Is that the police?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll handle it.
你一定係莫雷爾個新美動物學
To
家。
what do I owe the pleasure?
利娜叫我嚟嘅，佢一直到單身嚟等緊你翻嚟。
Of
揾
course.
到呢個
Thank you
任
for
務就
passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the
有
A81.
嘢食。空直大，冇錯係我用汽車整壞咗水閘。
You broke the water lock with a motor carriage. There was a billboard in the canal. Not a vehicle. It said Samaran butter.
我估你啱嘅，其實係漢馬嘅錯。你點都好，你依家可以翻去。
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon. If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, your wife is waiting
你
for
太
you.
難得嘅你啊！
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
For all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
同我講你揾嘅個職字蟲，
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the
點
reeds
解
laying
會咁
traps
難
for
發
it.
現嘅咧？
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques, to protect itself from predators or scientists in our present case.
呢個竹節蟲對用到啲咩特殊技能隱藏自己？
It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defenses work, much less how they evolve, without studying a live specimen.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural
呢
about
個
this
竹節蟲
phasmid.
係幾大咧？
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
Seems puny, to be honest.
你點解對竹節蟲咁興趣嘅？我同我之前講過嗰個生命度相似，好似咁係咁有趣。
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of of any cryptozoology's career.
Would be glory
咁你目
itself.
前發現到啲咩啊？
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts.
所以仲未有人發現過。
Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you...
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What would it be like to grasp and hold onto something you think is next to you, or just behind you, like a trace of vapor you exhaled one spring morning as a child? This is what he's searching for. A
佢話
spectre.
一樣嘢就係呢樣嘢一個幽靈。你鬧話丁萊斯有見
Yes,
有人
the
見過
most recent sighting was by a couple of teenagers along the coast here. That's what brought us to Martinez specifically. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore.
或者呢個伊蘇林迪即自從已經永住。
I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
單性分者。
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
咁都太聰明。
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect.
誒
That's
再
why
講
it's so
再講
damn
啲陷
deep.
阱。
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly. So I'm sure they'll do. Yes,
陷阱係點操作？
simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can't get back out. At least, that's the
你用
intention.
啲咩做？
The net isn't locusts. Nearly all known.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another.
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully
我
constructed.
嚇你嘅。
Yes. What?
係時候翻去你女人身邊。
By woman? You mean my wife, I assume? My wife?
Come on, Morel.
And leave the traps?
Come
佢
on.
直接
She
話
wants
佢
us
話
back.
直接得
I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out
我
soon.
唔知呢啲竹節蟲對你嚟講咁重要。
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting, on record. One of only 40
咁多
century,
廢話
and
嘅
it's
啫，
hers.
即係佢見過竹節蟲，佢冇同我講呢啲。
Yes. That's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
或者你可以先翻飛船嚟寫亂雲下載。
No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored on a regular schedule.
He's dead set. I could go for
如
some
果我
trap
哋
setting.
幫你去檢查呢個舊證咧，
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work
順
here,
利學
officer.
同警探嗰度。
Yes, indeed.
咁
Both
呢個陷阱喺邊
require.
度啊？
There are 4 in total.
4個陷阱。
One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very neat. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there. On your way to the third is set. You should check at least.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extra Is it?
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
陷阱入邊有中節蟲嘅話，我要點做咧？
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to
同大
himself.
家講下捉節蟲嘅點做。如果我係野外見到捉節蟲會點？
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed.
活捉節蟲嘅方法。
It's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
誒，噴喺我身上。
Wise choice.
咁都得。
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling into the...
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the...
It is precious.
我仲有好多
A
我哋開
scent.
始。
Right. Which means...
Whatever he thinks,
Finally!
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
咁多地方啊，要
if it's more... But what if the information is vital?
你點
on
變成一個神秘動物？何家
I've
嘅
just always liked animals and puzzles.
解謎？
Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up if you prod
所
him
以話
to.
你仲活喺少年時代嘅夢想。
It's not child's play. Just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often.
咁做個動物學家唔係得咯？真正嘅動物都係寵物為。
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
我唔會呢個職業對其他一樣。
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other science.
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing
咁有
as a
冇真正驚人
positive
嘅事發生
surprise.
喺身上？
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid. Although I have come close. Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts. Like the one that brought us here. To look for the phasmid. No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered. And not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary
所以
quality.
已經有幾多
It's even in the
實
name
發現嘅
of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long. About 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes. 2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of Yes, the Chateauquan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids,
賺佢咁
most indeed. If our...
The hair on your arms
多謝
stand
你咁
up.
解釋。
Electricity.
Yes,
我哋傾下特定嘅動物。
all right.
We would have... You need to ask him about specific cryptids. Cryptids you've heard about from Lena or his friend Gary. He won't just talk.
爭啲捉住嘅神秘動物係咩？
A willow person. It's a long
老鼠
story. one non-specialists would find rather dull.
老樹人係咩嚟？
They're not people, really. Some argue they aren't really animals. They're very, very thin, almost flat in fact, and can camouflage themselves. You probably have.
你點樣差啲捉到老鼠？
Gary and I painted an entire grove's worth of trees in slow-drying paint. It was a bright lavender colour. I was hoping one of the willow people would get paint on it and not be able to camouflage itself. After waiting in hiding for hours, I saw a figure slip from one of the trees, a lavender shadow dashing through the grove.
咁之後咧，
I chased it with a net. Not very elegant. You can't be elegant in the field. And, well, it was faster than me.
A lavender shadow.
I know you think we were snacking on funny mushrooms. It's easier to mock someone than to admit that the world might be more interesting than you've imagined. Furthermore, I'm not saying it was a confirmed sighting. I'm painfully aware of what goes into verifying such things. There is a serious possibility that I saw a squirrel or a trick of the light. I am my own harshest critic.
咁你嗱，即見到捉字蟲嘅事都係
Confirmed. It's 100% verified and meets all the standards of an authentic cryptid sighting.
我知道善良嘅綠巨人係啊。
I see you've been talking about cryptids with Lena.
A warm wave passes him. Of course, the kind green ape is her favorite.
我好彩
We
冇
travelled
電
to
到
South
支筆
Safra
啫
to。look for it once. Gary and I got stuck in a rainstorm, though, and had to spend most of our time there in a little village. The search was fabulously unsuccessful, but the people were very nice. I'm glad they didn't understand what Gary was saying about them.
What? South Safra? They're just on a different rung of the ladder, Morel. I had no problem with them.
Really? You kept complaining about how dirty everything is, but we digress.
They're a nascent culture. I just didn't feel comfortable. And let's change.
Yes, back to cryptozoology. You don't want to sow disagreement between friends.
By all means.
Coach physical instrument.
其實件係教練就完成咗啦。咁就暫時係未同佢傾晒。精心填做嘅小龍嘅細龍。我覺得有排會傾呢啲動物話係㗎，呢陣頭嘅頭實話主我言猶未到，不過我發電因為演中口中嘅演係伴咗打動演叫呢種罪，我哋仲未同
Hello, I'm Gary, Yellow Man.
The Lieutenant Yellow Man. That sounds awful.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return.